influences addiction? They feel depressed. Aggressions. There might be aggression on someone. They want to convey that aggression. For conveying that, what they will do? They need some addiction in order to convey. Some verbal bullying will be there. During any conversation, they will bull on each other. They want to take it to next level. They intake certain substances. They feel lonely, then boredom, restricted. Most of the young adults, they feel restricted in house. So for that, what they do? They jump into next thing called substance. What makes them happiness, they will check on to that. These are the reasons for influencing addictions. Coping mechanism. I have discussed with you, everybody should cope up with their duty, student's duty. Listening, yes, listening and involving in class. What will happen? You will be fed up of your coping mechanism. You cannot cope up with class. So, lack of coping mechanism will be having this kind of issue. Certain people will be having jobless at 20 years, 25 years. Currently, you need to take mark. That is the only motto. But after 25 years, you have to earn. If you are not earning, even your puppy in your home will not give respect for you. Your parents will not be the same. Whatever they are doing today, they will not do. Soon after 25 years, you will be forced for that coping mechanism. How much you earn, respect in the house, you will get only on amount you earn. The parents will give more attention to people who are studying well in home. When you want to search for escapism, I cannot cope up with that. What is the escape? So the escape will be influencing factor for addictions. Next thing is peers. There might be a situation all around you are performing well. Some person is having good money, some person is learning well, another one is having good father and good family background. You will be the only person who will be lagging in everything. Whatever you do, you cannot compete with them and you cannot overcome with them with certain things. You will check. But frequently you will put some effort. If you can't do that, then what will happen? Whatever if I am doing, I cannot achieve. Certain people who are poor in studies, they understand that I cannot achieve. They choose different area. Okay, this thing will not at all come to me. Studying, getting mark, result will not come. So they will take another direction. What is new? Like that, they will choose different one. Two major things they can classify according to this. One is biology, second one is environment. In that you can identify all the influences for addictions. What are they? First one is biology. Addictions will develop in certain ages. If you go above 30 years of age, addictions will drastically reduce. 50% of addictions are due to biology. Before 15 years of age, you will be not having addictions. Why? Because your biology will not allow you. After 15 years, you have biological changes that influences your addictions. Certain people will be addicted to games. Before 15 years, you will be not having any independent mobile phone. One thing, any independent vehicle, you will be getting that level. After consuming that, you will be addicted to gaming, or certain people getting vehicle, two-wheeler or four-wheeler, will spend more time in that and they will exhaust themselves. 50% for biological, 50% for environmental. Schools are what? Your environment. What influences your addictions are environment. Imagine you would have not landed in good school. You have not landed in good college. That is the reason addictions will develop. So the environment. 50% for environment, 50% for biology. During this period, you have to be connected with good environment. Genes and biology have the equation of influence. Genes or genetics. So this plays an history. Family members, if they go to the home, the family might not be in a good situation in order to cope up. If they go to home, some trauma will be there, stressful situation, so they end up in this one influence. The family or genetic. Their father might be having some addictions. That same addiction the forefather might be having. Their hormones will be like that. Certain people, even if they go to any alcoholic place, any bad environment, they will not cope up with them immediately. Why? Because their family or their heredity will not cope up with that. Certain people, soon they cope up. Why? Because that is the factor called genes or genetics. How quicker you get on to some addictions or how quickly you recover. Certain people recover quickly. These things depends on the influence. Imagine currently if you are addicted, your kids, your generations will have that same hormone. They quickly get addicted because your hormones are inbuilt and it has been transferred. So the same thing, the mentality, attitude, way of thinking, when your parents are saying with you, they will say that you are looking like this grandfather, you are looking like this grandmother, they will say. Why? Because the same habits will link. Think that you are not bothered today, but tomorrow you carry your gene and you transfer. Next thing, biological factor, I told you. Certain race will have this alcoholic behavior. Certain race will completely avoid. Example, if you go to Western country, European country, it is casual to have some wine. But in our tradition, it is not casual. If you have wine, they will keep away from the house. In Western countries, due to their social behavior, they might have. Third thing is brain response to body. In brain, you have one portion called VTA. From there, the chemical starts to send the signals. What happens? People consume some substance or people who are addicted, soon that brain changes. Can you see the three levels of brain? First level you have more dopamine, red color. The dopamine is higher. If you are addicted to cocaine for 1 month, cocaine for 4 months, you see dopamine will not secrete. It will make you pleasure, it will make you happy, it will make you satisfied. What happens? These people keep on consume. After consuming, that dopamine has to reach to another neuron cells. Frequently they consume. What happens? The cells will not send signal. They stop. At that time what they do? They too much consume. Certain smokers will consume smoke too much heavily. They will end up in different habit. They go to cocaine. Certain people will start with beer. Slowly they do not satisfied with the happiness. They will jump on to alcohol. Why? Because the dopamine will not secrete. Small example I will tell you. An apple. If you take apple, first apple will be more sweeter. If you intake second apple or the mango, same thing if you intake, the dopamine will not secrete. Not only for substance, it is a common. If you intake first food, when you are hungry, the dopamine will secrete more. What happens if you are keep on consuming the food? It will not at all secrete. So the level has reached. The neurons has reached the other cell. It will go back to this original position. Brain's response will stop. It will stop the stimulation. So what will happen? They will be consuming more. Next thing is early childhood trauma. During their childhood, they might have this thing, physical abuse. Somebody would have abused, physical neglect. They do not get attention at all. So they will be seeking for that attention. Some people will be seeking attention during any culturals. They will be dressing up very well, having some awards or they would have won. At that point of time, they will be waiting for that dopamine. Somebody should give us the reward. After receiving that reward, it will get settled. During the childhood, they have that inferiority. After some years, they try to match up. During that match up, what happens? They will be too much addicted. Certain people, they do makeup. They are not satisfied with how much ever they make up. There is some level. So, too much on that, they do not know the range. They will check with others. Is it okay or it is too much? Like that they will ask. During the childhood, they would have not got that, but during some time, they will be influenced with that. Next thing, social influence. Due to the peers, in young age, this might happen. Mental illness. The influence are three things: work pressure, financial, health. Due to this three only, maximum addictions will be there. Currently, you are in studying, academic pressure. Academic pressure is very less when you compare with work pressure. Work pressure is very high. So that you have financial issue. People is having debt. They will be having that, some other addictions to cope up. And also the health issue. Next thing is family dysfunctions. Certain parents, whatever the kids ask, they will give. If they are asking pizza, they will give. If they want mobile phone, they will give. This is one of the parenting. Authoritarian is a difference. Whatever you ask, they will put a restrictions. If you ask bike, they will say, get good marks, then only you get bike. Whatever you ask, they will put a restrictions. You should not go after 6 p.m. anywhere. Like that, they will put restrictions. This is one way of parenting. Their ultimate aim is to want their kids' wellness. For that, certain people will give everything. Certain parenting will put uninvolvements. The parents will not at all take care on their kids. Whatever they do, they will not ask. If they are going outside, small kids will be there. They are not eating, they will not care. The kids are going outside, they will not care. These are the 4 types of parenting. In that, you will be having this family issue. If your parents are more authoritative, early use, there is one theory here, how early you start into addictions. That will make an impact on how long you use. If you are passing 25 years of age, you cannot get addicted quickly or it will not impact high. If you are starting at 15, 14, 12, then you have a long way of that addiction. You cannot recover from that quickly. That is what early use. Stresses. Stress creates our hormonal change, can alter the genetic material, can lead to addictions. Due to the stress, our influence to addictions will be high. And the 10th one is making more highly addictive. One addiction will turn to another one, that is called more addictive drugs, lack of support and addictive treatment. Everyone has some stressful situation. During that time, the people will look for some support. Imagine your mothers. If your mothers are too much stressed, what they will do is they call to their mother. They will speak for hours. What they are doing is they are asking for the support. If they call to their mother and speak everything, then the family problem gets solved. Everyone needs some supportive environment. In your college also, if you are facing some issue, everyone will be asking support with someone. You check yourself from where you ask support. That is the major part where addictions are being developed or reduced. What are the causes of addiction? A, B, C, D. B, biology and environment. 50% of biology, 50% addictions are environment. Yes. Next thing. Which of the following is not mentioned as a factor influencing addiction? A, B, C, D. C, due to climate, addictions will not influence. Next thing. How do genes affect addictions risk? A, yes, they can make you more prone to addictions. If your genes is not coping up with that, your heredity is not there, even though you can be involved with that friends, but you will not get addicted. There are some people who go to everywhere, even then they will be not getting addicted. This is because they are genes. Why might someone continue using even when they don't feel high? To feel normal and to avoid depression. Yes. Next thing, what effect does repeated substance use have on dopamine regulation? Continuously, if you are using some substance, how does it affect your dopamine? Option C. Next one. What kind of peer influence is more likely to reduce risk of addiction? B. Peer who focuses on academic and extra curriculars. Yes. What kind of family environment can increase the risk of addiction? Family dysfunction, including lack of supervision and addictions. Next one. Why are C. Why are adolescents more vulnerable to addictions? Epigenetic. A. Epigenetic changes are. A is right answer. What effect do highly addictive drugs have on brain? C. They cause quicker brain changes. Yes. Why might someone move on to stronger substance over time? They build tolerance,